So you guys were I'm hearing a lot of you guys wanted a theme song shortened, so here we go. This girl reviews movies, games, and books. Sometimes she plays them. So does that, and when she does it with the cat, does that make her crazy? Does that make her crazy? Probably. So, it's shorter. There you go. Crazycatlady or Martha Butler does not own any trailers or pictures. I use them under fair educational for and entertainment purpose. Blade, just like Solly did. Well, those years ago. See? No, I don't want to do any more of it. Hi everyone, Martha here. So I just got done reading The Dark Past as a second book for Trials of Apollo. So this one takes place. This one has only has a few monsters in it. It has griffins in it, which is I did like. It's about time this series cover griffins. Now, people don't know what griffins are. I will describe them to you. They're part lion, part eagles, and they have their front part are Italians, and their back legs are lines of lion. And we do see a pregnant one in here. Sadly, we have one of the babies who the mama dies after she gives birth to her baby, and it's an egg, so it hasn't hatched yet, so it's up to the daddy griffin to take care of it. And they were captured inside the zoo, and it was up to Calypso and Apollo to go and get it, because the goddess of traps told him to go and help them, and she was one of the few goddesses during this. Apparently, Zeus forbid Artemis from doing it, and I guess she was helping Apollo during this. And hunters were a little bit not able to help him during this either. But apparently Talia disobeyed and did it anyway because she was in the area anyway. So they go and save Meg from her stepdad. And we have a character who returns from the other books, who is Key Midas' son. Now, if you don't know who Key Midas is, he's the one that does the golden touch, and he is a very good fighter. His son is a very good fighter, stuff like that, and he doesn't have the golden touch like his dad. So he's the one who wants to try to kill Apollo again after the king, one of the Roman princes whose number is Apollo's son, to get it, and tries to kill Meg, and they kidnap one of Apollo's other kids, who's being raised by two ex-huntresses who are now old ladies, and they start aging again, and they went because remember huntresses are not allowed to love period, so and that means being gay too. But when their daughter gets kidnapped, and they tell her that their dad was Apollo. Apollo doesn't even remember having her, and she ends up being using prophecy, because since her dad has prophecy too, and she sits on top of the throne and predicts that Meg and Apollo will go and fight the king at the end of this book, which they do. Meg almost gets killed There's a bunch of snakes and the throw them in there. And Paulo tries to Meg tries to get her to like charm the snakes, but he's not able to. So Shinzo getting bit a lot. And it's up to like her little baby things to come and save her. By the end of this book, they have to go and warn them because of the prince there, and they asked Leo to go and who's with them to go and like warn them, and he's happy. He gets to go and see Fred and Hazel. And by the end of this book, we end up seeing Grover at the very end, which I was happy as Grover. It was nice to so that means he gets returned in this book. Yay! And I'm so happy this we do get another season of Percy Jackson. So it's already been renewed. It's like one of the few things that has happened that Disney decided to do a sign up on. But this book was pretty good. You should go read it. And the next one I'm probably going to listen to, because I do got several choices. Because I did buy some for my birthday, since my birthday was recently. I did not get the third book. But I decided to read the Egyptian books next. Once I finish read the first book of both of those ones, now head back to this one. Really, Nala? Really? So, I do like this one a lot. I did laugh a lot. Like, I did like one chapter's names in here that had, like, Sarah chapter 1, and one of them had even Batman in it. It sounds weird that they're able to use Batman in one of the titles, not getting in trouble. I'm gonna read the last pages to you guys. And there's also like a hint to one of the other pantheons. They see a character. It's either Cain or the one for the Greek, the Norse mythology, and they're like wondering if it's possible for there to be other Patreons. So you're telling me there's more than one god of the sun, basically? And Paulo says, sure. So I did like that they kind of hint to the other ones. So where's the page? Okay, let's read this. The sun has risen by the time I joined Meg McCaffrey on the roof of the Way Steady Station. She wrote a green dress that Sally Jackson has given her, as well as the yellow when it's meddling to clean. All the mud lays into the tide of the rainbow. Just in the hair, no doubt, paste given from Josephine. How do you feel? I asked. Meg crossed her arms and stared at the table pattern. Yeah, okay. But which by I think she means I went insane. Hopefully almost died. How could you ask this question and expect me not to punch you? So what's your plan? I asked. Why the roof? We are seeking the labyrinth. Oh yeah, they're trying to go back in the labyrinth again. They use the labyrinth way too much in these book series. Shouldn't we ground the floor? We need a satyr. Yes, but I looked around. I saw no goat man growing in here, laying in the bed. How did you insist? She crouched down to the table, planting it and pressed against the dirt on the floor into place to the rent and growing to the red eyes of Bart, listening to entering of potatoes. Instead of planting parts, the dirt around it revealed from the ground young man sleeping on his side. He looked around 17, perhaps younger. He wore a black collapsed jacket, even green shorts and jeans, and pattern around his legs. Hit over his curled and lace and red jacks his chin. On the top of his sneakers, his ankles were covered up in the brown fur Either this young man was enjoying shape of clobbered socks, or he was a Caesar passing for a human. He looked vague passion, but then noticed that Paulretta's arms, the white papers, food from Oasis, Ren, and the satyr was enjoying enchantment. It had been 2 years. I remember him now. I turned to Meg in amazement. This is one of the more important satyrs, Lord of the Wild. In fact, that you don't know. Do you find him? She shrugged. I searched for the right satyr. I guess that's him. The satyr who wrote the start. I didn't eat them, he yelped. I was just, he blinked and sat up and paced onto the case. Wait, this isn't this Palm of Springs? Where am I? He smiled at. I smiled. Hello, Grover Underwood. I am Paulo. This is Meg. And you're lucky my friend has been summoned to Path of through the Labyrinth. Huh, yeah. One thing I have to say, they use the Labyrinth way too much. We still have not... I don't know, have we seen the Minotaur in there? I know the Minotaur's already been killed, but they used the Minotaur before. I guess they don't like using monsters again, usually. Ugh. So that's basically it. So hope you guys enjoy this. Like I said, I'm probably gonna read Red Pyramid again, or Pyramid this time around, because that's what I got. Or the third Kingdom Hearts book novel, Volume 1. So I got both of them recently, and I also got the Kingdom Heart Ultimedia. So I'll see you guys later. Like, and subscribe, and bye bye.